How's everybody doing today on a beautiful Monday for a beautiful week? And the market is at it. And here we are at the moment, getting right into it. Looking at GPBUSD. All right. Now, you're looking at this and you're thinking, this is moving great. It's going up, up, up. It is. It's doing great. And we already had this drawn up. I had this drawn up over the weekend. I was looking at it, and then I watched it last night. And I said, okay, this is looking like a little setup here. Maybe I'm going to go ahead and enter a position on this. And we haven't been filled yet, and it's interesting to watch it because it's like teasing. It's teasing the order I have, whether or not it's going to fill it or not. And we have an order to get filled at 133,600. And I find this hilarious because it's like so close, but it doesn't want to fill our short, And it might, you never know. But oddly enough, the reason I have this pulled up is not because I'm watching it, because I actually have a position on it. And if it doesn't fill the order, so be it. I'm not too concerned with it. But what I really wanted to show here was what happened on the market open yesterday evening. Last night. Sydney, Tokyo, Hong Kong, going into the Euro session, and then now we're in the New York session. So, over here, that was Sydney Open, That's the start of the week for the Forex market. If you're in the States, it's Sunday evening, So we were watching it, and I'm watching it, and I see it dancing around here, So I saw a very slight, on the 5-minute, I saw a very slight supply area. So I just said, okay, let's open up a small position here and see how price behaves. And I was expecting it to come down lower. And sure enough, it immediately, within an hour, it made the move. Beautiful trade. Beautiful trade. Not a lot as far as money is concerned. It was a very light trade, but it was gorgeous nonetheless. But what really is interesting is the fact that what I was eyeing for was a potential long trade to ride it up, I had foreseen this move. You might think, oh, that's crazy, bro. No. When you've been in the game for a while, you can foresee things, But here's where trading can get you. According to how I was looking at the market, I was looking for price to come right about here, and then go up. So I had a slight order here, and I went to sleep. And when I woke up, what did I find? My order had gotten filled and closed. It went further than I thought it was going to go. So I had placed an order to get filled about here. I had to stop a little bit below, but it went even further below. And it stopped me out. And when I woke up, price was right about here. So when that happens to you, what are you saying to yourself? Oh man, that makes me so mad. I got stopped out. I lost my trade. Well, not really. No, because it actually, at this stage, it makes me happy because it says, wow, you were that close to actually getting another move in your sleep. That's how close we were to getting that trade right. So it made me, it was just more confidence, if that makes sense. So we wake up, price is here. We're like, we had the right idea, but it's already gone so much without us. I'm not going to try and force anything long. So I placed a couple orders down here. They didn't get filled. Okay. That's how the market's going to behave today. So I have another order up here at 13.36. That's my big idea. And it hasn't got filled yet. So, wow, what a conundrum. You're setting your levels. This is me talking to myself, but sharing the story, if it opens up any eyes on how trading can be. So I've set my orders. Okay, I have my game plan. I've set my orders. I have my plan going up and down. I have two different ideas. I've set the orders. I've got them set. Well, gee, I didn't get filled out down here. And so far right now, I'm not getting filled out up here where I want to get filled out. Well, this is starting to stink, right? It's not, the market's not behaving the way I want. It's not going to the exact level I want. Well, I can't really say that, because last night the market did do just what I had kind of analyzed that it was going to do. It was going to pull down, stop a bunch of people out, and then go right back up and stop out all those people. And it did just that. This is a thing of beauty. You could have made money on this move going up. We didn't make money on the move going up because it took a nice V recovery down there. I was looking more of a rounded tap of that demand area, not a sharp V drop and pull up. So price is not always going to behave the way you want it to. That is trading. And looky here, now we're getting a nice pullback, a hard pullback from that 133.570, which I actually find hilarious too, because the take profit on our long that didn't ever get filled, the one from this morning that didn't get filled, the take profit was at 575. So it's kind of funny that even if I did get filled, I still wouldn't have been stopped out in profit. We'd be close, we'd be doing great, but it would have been like so close, to your take profit point. But the day's not over. It's still interesting to watch. The little short position we have on the board could still get filled at the 13.36. The way it's behaving now, it's already 10:40 Eastern time. It might not. Looks like it's finally given that pullback, that nice rejection. But pound dollar is behaving beautifully. If other people were in my position and they had taken the same orders that I had, I can see it, because it was me in the past. You'd be so upset on that story I just told you about my past two trades that opened and closed, and my next two trades that haven't been filled yet. So I'm talking about 4 trades now on pound dollar. Okay, 2 that have opened and closed, 1 a winner, 1 a loser, and then 2 that never got filled. If this had happened to other people, they could be so distraught and ticked off that 1, they didn't get filled on their one this morning, and that their one on the overnight got stopped out, and they missed out on all this move up. There's a lot of people that they have a position, they have an idea, it's a great idea, they're in the right direction, they set their orders, but they get stopped out, and then they wake up and price already left without them. They get mad, I'm telling you, because that was me in the past. I'd get so frustrated. How many times have you gotten, not emotionally frustrated, but just, a little bit let down because you had gotten the idea right, okay, but your execution was just off a little bit. You didn't give it a little bit of room to breathe, or you know, you didn't get filled on your order. Say you had a order down here to get filled and it didn't fill your order, and then it just immediately reversed and went up without you. And you wake up today right here and you're like, I had an order to buy down here, but it didn't get filled. I missed out on all this money. Calm down. You didn't miss out on jack diddly squat. I'll be straight with you. There's always going to be another trade. All right? There's going to be it's only Monday. You got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You have next week. You have next month. You have next year. You have nothing but future trades to take. Don't change your plan or your style, okay, if it's working in the long run. You can't do that. So long as you're getting the idea right and the general direction right, you can be tweaking your execution as you go along. And then you will find yourself, more of your orders get filled. You're hitting your take profit more often. You're not getting stopped out as often. But that's how trading is with me now. I set my plan and I leave it. Excuse me. I set my plan and I leave it. I don't change it. Because changing it does what? It goes against the game plan. It really does, for me at this stage. So, we're going to go ahead and close the two positions that we have down here. We're going to cancel those orders. Because now, the idea is invalidated because it went up. You know, we were looking for this. It didn't do that. It just continued. So we're going to close these and reassess the situation. But that's so funny now that it's rejecting from 133.570. Beautiful move, gorgeous move. And I wouldn't be surprised if it had a hard drop from here, to be honest. Should I be upset because I didn't get filled at my 1336? No, of course not. That's where I wanted to get filled. If price didn't go there, so be it. You know, I can zoom in on the 5 minute and we still very well could get filled. You know, zooming in even more. Look at this, zooming in on a 1 minute. That's a small time frame. This is fast price action now. All right. We know we have orders up here to go short. But you have to think, people are watching this and they're thinking, oh, it's going up. I'm going to start shorting it. So they're starting to short. They're starting to short. And their stops are up here. Okay. So right now, you know we've got some stop losses here. You know we've got some liquidity here. Okay. Our fill is up above. So in order for the market to fill our order, it's going to have to stop out some other people. So you can't go wrong with being patient and letting the market do its thing. If it drops down from here, fine. So be it. It didn't fill our order. We were slightly off on where we wanted to get filled. No big deal. It doesn't matter if it drops. The kingdom come from now. I don't care. I wanted it to go personally to 133,600. It didn't do that. I'm not sweating it. Do I still leave my order open? Of course I do. Because of what I just said, the market can pop up here and stop out some more people that have been opening up their shorts for the past 2 hours of the New York being open. Okay? It all depends on how much money America's put in the markets right now. How many Americans are shorting pound dollar right now as of this very minute of making this video? That is dependent on whether or not our short will get filled, which doesn't even start until up above. Because why? I'm telling you, this is what I tell myself every day when I come into markets. In order for me to win, everybody has to lose. Okay? So right now on the probability on pound dollar, how can everybody lose and I win? It's quite simply, I clear the board and I look at it. And I'm not even doing this on the laptop. I'm just looking at a phone chart. All right. So when I come to the market, say I woke up right now, okay? It's 10:47. Okay, market's been open for a couple hours. I come to the charts and I say, okay, in order for me to win, everybody else has to lose. So how does that happen? That happens from, right now, the way I see it, from a quick jump up, stop out all the short traders that have opened up shorts this morning, and then a pullback and make a nice round trip. So that's the game plan. I got my order up here, and that's it. I leave it. I will close out my orders from the early morning down here because that idea is invalidated now. But that's just kind of a weird, strange way of how I look at the market, how I do things. You know, I just wanted to share that story and that personal experience from last night into this morning. 4 trades, okay? A winner, a loser, and 2 that haven't been filled yet. They haven't even started yet. And one of them, the trade number 3, is going to get canceled. So out of the 4 trades, 2 are closed, 1 never happened, and 1 we're still keeping in play because it could happen. So let's take a quick look at gold. Everybody's been talking about gold lately. Gold has been the winner of 2024. It has been making dreams come true for people. We made a little bit of money on gold, but I was a little late to the party on, I don't really like trading gold that much. I'm just kind of starting to get acclimated to gold and how it behaves. And gold is something that I'm starting to learn how to trade, okay? Well, if you know how to trade one thing, you should know how to trade all things. Well, that's your personal opinion, my friend. Every single stock, currency pair, asset, commodity, it all has its own particular way of behaving in my book. That's just how I think. So gold, looking at the daily, okay, everybody knows it's high. Great. How does that help me today? Well, it doesn't, man. It doesn't help me today. I want to know what gold's doing right now. Look at it. Another all-time high, 26.35. As long as people keep opening shorts on gold, gold is going to keep moving up. It doesn't matter the actual intrinsic value of gold, okay? Everybody keeps shorting gold. It's going to keep going up. I'm not looking for a short on gold until what? Until we have a rejection somewhere, okay? Break some kind of low, you know? We're still holding this uptrend. Until I see gold drop and then come up and then drop again, that's what I want. I want a rejection. I'm not even touching gold on the short side until I see a rejection. You know, gold can just keep going up as long as there's money on the table. Let's look at the 15-minute on gold. Look at that. So this is what's happened this morning. Nice uptrend on gold. Another high. Take more money out. So we've took more money out here. Okay? They've taken that money. Well, now that they've taken that money and everybody's like, okay, well, now it's going to go short. Is it really? It might tease them. Come down here, stop out these people, and then just make another high. If I was going to take a position on gold today, that's what I would look for. I would really simply just look for, okay, gold, come down here, stop out these people. If I see a quick tap rejection there, I'm setting my take profit up here. It's that simple. Because why? It would punish both parties yet again. It's going to punish everybody that went long on gold today, And then now everybody that's going short on gold because they think it just made another high, we'll punish them later today. And in the afternoon, we stop them out. That's the only kind of idea I would see on gold. I hope everybody enjoyed my ranting and raving and how I talk about my positions. But the GPBUSD, that's how it went now. Okay? And you have to stick to your game plan and not change it. Okay? I didn't get filled. Boo-hoo. No big deal. I'm not too concerned with that. It doesn't affect me. Okay? So all we can do now is just sit back and watch and see if we get filled or not. Very well it could be. You never know what the market's going to do. That's like to sum up the whole video of today to start the week off. You never know what the market's going to do. If the market is not conforming to your plan, then it's not your day. Don't worry about it, okay? I demand the universe to conform to my way of thinking. If it does not, then it's not my day. I'm not too stressed about it, Don't get so worked up if your order didn't get filled or you missed out on money. There's going to be another time to make money, okay? This happens all day, every minute of every day. There's a limitless money in the markets. It's ridiculous how much money's in the markets. General population does not realize how much money's in the markets. It's crazy. I mean, it'll make you sick if you think about how much money's in the markets opposed to the rest of the world. I love everybody, and we will talk to everybody on the next video. Peace.